deep, rumbling sound effect. Quick, sharp snap.
The deep past. A world unlike our own. Billions of years ago, life was Then, something remarkable happened. A revolution that forever changed the course of evolution.
For eons, organisms floated vulnerable. But the Cambrian period ignited an evolutionary arms race. Predation intensified. The soft became prey. Natural selection favored those with protection.
This pressure led to an explosion of defensive strategies, hardened body parts.
The first armor wasn't necessarily elaborate. It often began as simple mineral deposits.
These calcified structures provided an immediate advantage against crushing jaws and grasping appendages.
Early mollusks were pioneers. Their shells, primarily calcium carbonate, offered robust protection. These weren't just simple coverings. They were complex, bioengineered fortresses.
Consider the bivalves, two hinged shells creating an impenetrable barrier when closed.
Their layered construction provided incredible strength, resisting enormous pressure.
Then came the cephalopods. Imagine a torpedo-shaped mollusk encased in a durable... These shells didn't just protect, they facilitated buoyancy, allowing these predators to hunt effectively. The Orthoceras cephalopod was a formidable armored predator of the Ordovician seas. Their armor wasn't static, it was articulated, designed for movement and defense.
Meet the trilobite, perhaps the most iconic armored creature of the Paleozoic era.
These ancient arthropods dominated the oceans for hundreds of millions of years.
Their exoskeleton, made of chitin and strengthened with calcium carbonate, was a masterpiece of engineering.
Each segment was a protective plate, allowing flexibility while maintaining a strong defense.
The trilobite's armor wasn't just tough, it was dynamic, adapting to various threats. The relentless pursuit of predators like the fearsome Anolocaris drove this evolution. The ability of many trilobite species to enroll, to become a spiny, armored sphere, was crucial.
This simple yet effective defense allowed them to survive attacks that would doom softer creatures.
Each trilobite species developed unique armor. Some had elaborate spines, others smooth carapaces.
Adaptations varied based on habitat and specific predator pressures. Spines deterred swallowing. Heavily armored heads protected vital sensory organs. Other arthropods, like the formidable Eurypterids, also perfected external armor.
Their robust exoskeletons not only defended, but also supported their massive bodies.
From the humble shell to the intricate exoskeleton, armor had proved its worth.
But the story of armor didn't end there. It was only just beginning, soon to evolve in an entirely new lineage. The vertebrates, our own ancestors, were initially unprotected, easy targets. They needed a defense, and they found it, not in shells or chitin, but in bone. These were the ostracoderms, the first fish to develop true bony armor.
Covered in distinctive diamond-shaped scales, these thelodont ostracoderms are among the earliest known vertebrates.
Head shields, like those of Cephalaspis, protected the brain and sensory organs.
This innovation allowed vertebrates to survive in increasingly dangerous marine environments.
The development of armor was a pivotal moment, shaping life on Earth, from the smallest invertebrate to the largest vertebrate.
The Silurian Ocean was a crucible of evolution, where the arms race between predator and prey intensified.
Early fish, like the ostracoderms, developed extensive bony plates as their primary defense.
But fish weren't the only ones. Arthropods like Eurypterids perfected external skeletons.
This fossil fragment, perhaps from a thelodont or an early placoderm, tells a story of adaptation.
Armor provided more than just protection. It also offered structural support and a reservoir for minerals.
As eras advanced, so did the complexity of armor. The Devonian period introduced the formidable placoderms.
Their armor wasn't just scales. It was a sophisticated system of heavy, dermal bone plates.
This heavy armor was a direct response to increasing predation pressure in the ancient oceans.
Imagine the force required to crush shells. These creatures were the tanks of their time.
The evolution of powerful jaws in predators spurred the need for even more robust defenses in prey.
Trilobites, too, adapted. Some developed formidable spines, making them difficult for predators to swallow. Their ability to enroll, combined with their hardened exoskeletons, was a masterclass in ancient defense.
The Smilodon, often known as the saber-toothed tiger, frequently hunted the heavily armored Glyptodon, creating a prehistoric arms race.
Even on land, as life ventured out, the need for protection against the elements and new predators persisted.
Every fossilized plate, every hardened segment, tells us about the strategies for survival.
However, armor came at a cost. It was heavy, metabolically expensive to grow, and could hinder mobility.
Creatures had to balance defense with agility and energy needs, a fundamental trade-off still seen today.
Some favored lighter, more flexible protection, relying on speed to evade danger.
The journey of armor, from simple scales to complex exoskeletons, shaped countless evolutionary paths.
Its legacy continues, evident in the protective coverings of creatures across all epochs, even our modern world.
Studying these ancient forms helps us understand fundamental principles of survival and adaptation.
They were the pioneers, the first to truly embrace the power of protection.
A world of hardened shells and impenetrable scales, a testament to nature's ingenuity.
The story of the first creatures that developed armor is a story of incredible resilience.
It's a foundational chapter in the epic saga of life on Earth.